でもすぐに新しい物語が幕を開ける。塔を変えることのできる存在。もしあなたが彼女の前に再び立てば、あなたはどんな選択をするでしょうね。
よし、行くか。はい。
This is it. A new chapter has begun. Bomb completed his dream basically of seeing his friends again, but there's more to be done. There's more in store for Tower of God. I'm curious, I wonder, what do you think? Do you think Bomb Cut is here as a symbol of him returning to his old self, shedding off the 7 years of not being with his friends? Because we know he still wants to see Rachel again. We have no idea what he's gonna do. He probably doesn't even know himself what he's gonna do when he sees Rachel again, but we just know that he desires to climb the tower to see her again, just like in episode 1 season 1. And I honestly forgot about Rachel for a while. I think she's a part of Foog now. I think she's working for Foog. Well, we're not even sure if she's been working with Foog the whole time, but because remember, they did put Foog on the wall after that whole event of killing Khun's members. So I wonder if she's been part of Foog this whole time, or she's just joining Foog, not knowing that Bomb is like the messiah of Foog. But speaking of Khun's members, we also seen that Khun is forming a team to hunt down Rachel. He is making sure his full mission, his hatred for Rachel, it doesn't end. Just because he's with Bomb and he sees Bomb first, it doesn't end. He knows the job ain't done. The job is not done. I made a video called Khun's hatred rivals Kendrick Lamar, which actually got like a lot more views than I expected. Looks like a lot of people agree with that statement. This is more proof of that fact. This man's forming a whole new other team just for the purpose, the sole purpose of finding Rachel before Bomb finds Rachel, at least, because he wants to make sure that Bomb never meets Rachel again, ever. That's probably the goal. That's the mindset. That's the motivation. Now it looks like the next arc is gonna be about Kasano and what he's planning to do. We still don't know like the full details of his plan and what his ideology is and what he's thinking about, but I feel like this is just a smaller road to a bigger plot line. I don't think he's gonna be the main enemy in the next arc. I think there's something bigger coming that's working with Kasano, so hopefully they don't take too long for season 3 to come out. But before that, there's a lot to talk about in this episode. The next thing is Jaw, right? It was confirmed, it literally was stated that Jaw was stabbed through the heart, and yet he was able to recover within a day. That's insane. That's not normal. That's beyond plot armor. Like, I get he has plot armor, I get he's like the second protagonist almost, but goddamn, that is plot armor at its finest. And I'm assuming it has to do with his connection with being, I guess, the Prince of Jihad, or at least being a candidate, because I noticed that, what's his name, Korok, the one that was speaking with Bomb's trainer, he also has the ring too. So I'm wondering if whoever has that ring on their finger is like candidates to be the Prince of Jihad. But I'm assuming Jaw is like the chosen one, because if you think about it, what's Jaw short for? Jihad, probably. You know, but does he even know himself that he's like a candidate, or he has a connection with the Prince of Jihad? He probably doesn't even know himself. I doubt that he's hiding that fact. I think he just doesn't know. I'm getting more curious on I'm getting more curious of Jaw's backstory and how he was able to get the ring and what makes him a candidate. I wonder what qualifies you as a candidate. But speaking of Korok, I could have sworn, maybe I was mistaken, I think I saw a comment before that this character is the master of Foog, the master that everyone's talking about, but I doubt it, because they're talking about, in this conversation, they're talking about, oh, they're interrupting the elders, there's higher ups that are annoyed what's going on. He's calling Bomb's old trainer master. What's up with that? Like, why is he calling him master? Another thing I'm thinking about too is, why is Foog keeping this guy in their organization when they know he's like completely against him? Instead of me calling him Bomb's old trainer, let me call him by his real name. What is it? Jinsung? Ha Jinsung? Let me call him Jinsung. So Jinsung, like, he's obviously in Bomb's side, so why did they keep him in the organization? Like, he's a key factor in the fact that Bomb is able to even go back to his friends. It was literally discussed in the conversation that he played a role in that, and he's helping Bomb however he can. So why is Foog keeping him in the organization? Like, I understand he's powerful and all, but I'm still trying to learn more about this character and why he stays in the organization. Maybe to collect more intel, but why would they give him information in the first place about their plans for Bomb in the future? Because another thing that got me thinking about this as well is the fact that the Guardian, like, she's gone. Like, she's is not really part of Ouji anymore. So I'm assuming that he was going to be next in line and join her as well. So there's still a couple mysteries we don't know about Ouji and what's going on. We don't really know anything about the elders. We do understand they have very powerful rankers in their squad, but that's mainly it. I'm curious to see what their next move is going to be in the next arc. That's going to be curious to see, because they're going to pop in eventually. They're going to be waiting in the grass, waiting for an opportunity, waiting for the perfect moment to pop in and do whatever they can to probably get Bomb back. Another thing I'm looking forward to seeing is the princess. I think, if I remember correctly, her name is Princess Yuri. I think she's going to appear in the next season. I think she and Bomb are going to reunite in the next season. I can't wait to see that, because she was a day one character. Like, Bomb would not be this far without her. Like, he would not be anywhere without her. And I just want him to see her again so that he could take her sword again, because he was overpowered with that sword, or at least the sword was overpowered in his hands, if you get what I mean, if you get the difference. So yeah, I think this is it for the season. This is the final episode. We have to wait for season 3. Hopefully that comes out next year. Hopefully. There's been a lot of doors opening in terms of what routes the show could explore, or I should say the story in general. They answered a lot of questions this season, but they're open a lot of doors, a lot of questions to be explored in the next season and beyond. We'll see if Dorsey still pursues Bomb, you know, especially knowing the fact that he still desires Rachel. Of course, we don't know how he truly feels about Rachel, but he still desires to see her again. Overall, I'll say it was a solid season. I actually enjoyed it for the most part. The pacing was good. The scenes didn't really feel wasted. It felt like most of the scenes were relevant to the storyline. A lot of tension, a lot of tense moments. I was not thinking when I was watching season 2 that he'd be back with his old teammates again in the end of it all. So what would I rank it out of 10? I'll probably give it an 8. I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10 for this season, for part 2. Yeah. No, I'll say part 1 and part 2 combined. I'll probably give it like an 8 out of 10. You let me know your rating. You let me know your thoughts of this season. What your overall thoughts, what you think made this season good, or what you think could have made this season better. What you're looking forward to seeing in season 3. I'm looking forward to seeing what's Rachel's next move is. I'm looking forward to seeing what Princess Yuri been doing this whole time. Honestly, I don't really have any predictions as of yet. I probably will make a separate video when season 3 is coming out. I probably will make a video about my predictions of what I think is going to be happening at that point in time. But yeah, let's have a discussion in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.